What's up, Chiefs Kingdom? You are tuned in to the Arrowhead Chief Podcast pregame show. Chiefs versus Ravens. We are here, people. Game day. Hope y'all ready. Hope y'all got y'all Chief jerseys on, your Chief gear on, your whatever you use to bring good luck to the team. Got a lucky rabbit foot or something in there, lucky lotto ticket that you have in your back pocket, that $1 that you kept since you was in the fifth grade. I don't know, whatever you use. Just know we here, people, and it's game time. So we're going to talk a little pregame, man. We're going to get y'all ready for the game, man. So just sit back, relax, and chill with us. Got a beer, something to drink, you know what I'm saying? Get you some food, and let's get ready for the game. So without further ado, let's talk Chiefs.
Yeah, Arrowhead Chiefs. It's your girl, Miss Nicole. Queen of Hustle, baby. Started from the bottom, now we here. My homie at the start of his career. Let's go. Try to warn him early, hear the truth. Tuning every Sunday for the juice. Arrowhead Chief Podcast, bringing all the news. If you missed the play, come back for reviews. Chris style, out here rapping for the crew. Post game highlights, go subscribe on YouTube. If you missed the play, come back for reviews. Post game highlights, go subscribe on YouTube.
And we are back. Arrowhead Chief Podcast pregame show. Chiefs versus Ravens. Wild Card Mall. How you doing, brother?
Man, it's game day, baby.
Yeah.
It's game day, baby. Hey, I'm cooler than a polar bear's toenail, man. I'm ready to go talk Chiefs. And man, like you said, I already got my drink with me. I got my smoke with me. I got everything. My lucky jersey on. I'm gonna try to sneak a quickie in with my wifey. That's my good little charm, and hopefully that leads to a W. So, hey, man, how you doing, my brother?
I'm doing good, man. I'm actually live here at the Jackpot Bar and Grill. Shout out to the owner, Jeff, man, for allowing me to come up here and do my podcast. I did it last year for the season opener. Hopefully it's a better outcome. But yeah, man, I'm up here, man. You know, it's Las Vegas. If you're ever in the Las Vegas area, you know, it's football season. You want to watch the Chiefs amongst a bunch of Chiefs fans, come to the Jackpot Bar and Grill. They used to have another bar called the Blue Diamond Bar and Grill, but that unfortunately got shut down. But this is the new headquarters for Chiefs Kingdom. So if you're in Vegas, come out here, Jackpot Bar and Grill. So I know you ain't talking, Joe. I know you ain't talking.
Like, right? Of all people.
All people.
Of all people.
Well, man, let's go ahead. I want to start here, man. Today marks the road to the three-peat starts today. And this is what this season is going to be all about. You know what I'm saying? It's not about trying to get to the Super Bowl. It's about getting a three-peat and making history, something nobody has never done. No team has ever went back to back Super Bowls and won them. So not Tom Brady, not your Peyton Mannings, not your Joe Montanas, you know, you name them, whatever great quarterback, they didn't do it. So this is going to put not just, you know, Mahomes in greatness, but this team is going to put them a level above a lot of franchises for completing a three-peat. So this today, it marks the day. There's no more preseason. There's no more training camp. No more trying to get prepped for the season. We here. Today it counts. And from here on out, it counts. You know what I'm saying? So what are your thoughts on that?
Hey, man, I'm like the players. I mean, you know, we seen America's game. We saw you know, the Chiefs content right after the Super Bowl. They holding up the trophy that they just won to go back to back, and Mahomes was already talking about, bro, I want that three. And so since he's been talking that talk and feel real confident in the fellas to get it, you know, I'm feeling real confident too. So hey, man, you know, my confidence is just as high as Patrick's is. He's saying, why not? Why can't we do it? So hey, let's go get it, man. You know, hey, Kareem, I don't care about going undefeated. I care about the three-peat, dog.
You know, Kareem. He been on that that 20-0 since, you know, every year is 20-0 for this dude until we're not.
Nah, undefeated. I don't think is damn near impossible. I don't think no other team
hard.
is ever going to ever do it. So the 72 Dolphins might be go down in NFL history as the only team to do it, because I don't see it possible. It's too much competitiveness. Everybody gets better every year. So, but hey, they talking about it. They not shying away from it. Most people would shy away from it because they don't want that jinx or that unnecessary pressure. But at this point, the Chiefs have faced everything from scrutiny to off the field issues to suspensions and holdouts. I mean, they didn't check every list of distractions, so this is just the least distraction that they got.
Yeah, for sure. This has definitely, been a crazy off season with everything that's going on, from Rashee Rice to, I guess you want to add the Harrison Buckner, which I just think that was just more so an opinion he had, you know what I'm saying, in front of a bunch of people who probably shared the same opinion as him.
Yeah.
But yeah, you had the Harrison Buckner, you had the Wanye Morris situation, he got caught smoking weed. You had the Isaiah Buggs situation, 2 situations that he had, but they end up got to get rid of him
quick,
real quick. So, and here we are today. We don't even, it doesn't look like Rashee Rice is going to get suspended. Not this season, possibly next season.
Which is totally fine for me.
yeah, especially if we're trying to reach a 3-peat. We need all the bullets and all the ammo we can get for Patrick Mahomes at his disposal, And so, yeah, man, it's been a crazy offseason, man. So to get a Super Bowl with this offseason would just come full circle for us, you know what I'm saying? So, and then here we are opening up against the Ravens, who a lot of people will say the Ravens are going to be one of the challenges, for us this season. They're going to be one to take us out. Everybody's going to want to take out the Chiefs. You know what I'm saying? The Chiefs are at the top of the mountain, being back-to-back Super Bowl champions. Everybody wants to take out the Chiefs. You know what I'm saying? And the Ravens, they want to watch that, which is hard for you to watch, a loss in the AFC Championship in a opening game setting. You know what I'm saying? That's still not going to – because they can, they can beat us today, and it will mean absolutely nothing come, January, So, they still got to do it in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Lamar still got to get it in the playoffs. He still got to beat Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs. He can beat him right today, but if he don't do it in the playoffs, they still gonna be like, well, he couldn't do it in the playoffs. Same thing with Josh Allen. Same thing with, even though Burrows did it, one time. They'll say about Burrows. They'll say, CJ Stroud, whoever you think of. If you don't beat them in the crucial moments, whether it be divisional round, AFC championship round, it's not going to matter. It's not going to matter at all. And at this point, Mahomes, he's chasing greatness. He's chasing the Tom Brady's right now. He's chasing the Joe Montanas right now. So this season, like I said, it's all about the 3-peat, man. This starts today. It is the road to the 3-peat. So
big facts.
So we got some news today, some unexpected news that I ain't expect. Noah Gray, man, he got a 3-year deal, man.
Sure did.
18 million?
Yeah, I think 11 something like that.
Yeah, $6 million signing bonus. I was not expecting Noah Gray to get a 3-year deal, but maybe this is more so of an insurance for life after Kelsey. Him and Wiley kind of be a 2-head monster once Kelsey leaves. I know that Nagy, he said it himself, in the press conference, that this season they are going to feature Noah Gray more in the offense. So this is why they went and traded for that other guy. I think his name is Hendershot, the other tight end from Dallas. They want to use him more in the in special teams, and they want Noah Gray more so in the offense. And every time we need a big catch, Noah Gray comes up clutch. Like he always makes big catches. So I'm excited to see what Noah Gray looks like more featured in this offense, especially if you figure in that they're definitely going to try to dial back Kelsey. You know, they don't want him to have that wear and tear on his body. He's older. They want him to be fresh as he can be when the playoffs come. You know, or when we make that playoff push. So, yeah,
Correct.
Relax, man. Relax.
What's up, Bobby?
What's up? But yeah, what are your thoughts on Noah Gray getting a deal, man?
I mean, I like it. Secure him for another 3 years. He's already been under the system for, I think, this is his third season or fourth season. And and you know, it helps solidify that tight end room. You know, it's no secret. We're getting to the end of Travis Kelce, and when he signs a $100 million podcast deal, that kind of signifies that he's getting closer to the end as well. So, you know, he's set for life after football. So when you start setting up your life after football, that's kind of the sign that you're closer out than you are in. And I mean, you pretty much hit all the talking points. When you want to keep a Pro Bowl Hall of Fame tight end fresh, is you know, use your depth. Go ahead, use Vandershoot, use Wiley, use Noah Gray. Get them boys acclimated to this offense more and more in the game situation, so that you can always rely on them. And then, you know, always use that ace in the hole with Kelce, especially down the stretch and crunch time, and definitely that playoff push. I want him to be as close to healthy as possible. So, I mean, it's a smart move. Then again, there go Veach working his magic. He's being one step ahead of any situation. So before it becomes a problem, he might as well go ahead and handle it. So I like it. I like it.
Yeah, it's you know, initially it's a no money deal. You know what I'm saying? It's not like we breaking the bank for Noah Gray. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, tight ends don't make that big money anyway. You know, even though Kelce is gradually underpaid for the you know, offensive weapon that he is.
But he actually leads the position at, I think, 17 mil a year. So
he does.
So just that position is not as, I guess, valued like the wide receivers yet. So it's okay.
Yeah, I'm not tripping at all, man. You know, shout out to Noah Gray, man. He gets to stay a Kansas City Chief for the next 3 years, and hey, man, let's see what he can do in his offense this year.
Big facts.
I want to talk about Patrick Mahomes in the month of September.
Ooh, he's a beast.
Now we know that in the month of September, I think Andy Reid is 15. This team is with Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes at 15-4.
Yeah,
which pretty damn good. And Patrick Mahomes, his stat line, he has 20 touchdowns and 1 interception. Ooh. And the 1 interception came last year with Kadarius Toney.
Butterfingers. Glad he gone.
Woo. Yeah, he's out of here. He might be in Seattle next. But yeah, Patrick Mahomes in September, man, it's hard to go against that. It's hard to bet against that. That's why I'm super confident in them today. I think the boys are locked in. I think they've talked about it. They don't want the same feeling they had last year, raising the banners. They want to celebrate, and they want to celebrate a win. So I think these boys are going to be locked in. I think Andy Reid is going to be locked in. He's going to, you know, dial it up. You know what I'm saying? Not too much, but he's going to dial enough to let everybody know that we ain't playing. Mm-hmm. So what are your thoughts on Patrick Mahomes in September?
I mean, it's for all you betting folks, you know, whether you go on Bet Us or DraftKings or whatever, lock it down. I mean, take the over. I'm just saying. I mean, I've never seen a quarterback start off so hot like him. You know, I think we're kind of at that point we're getting spoiled because Bills fans, you don't know what you're gonna get with Josh in the month of September. Bengals fans, they already start slow with Joe Burrow. We ain't got that issue. Patrick comes out guns blazing. As soon as the first game kickoff, he ready to go. So I mean that gives you so much confidence in the squad, knowing that hey, week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, we gonna start off on a good foot. I mean, it hasn't been a such thing as a bad start for Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. I mean, we're at this point, we're really getting spoiled.
Yeah, for sure. We are definitely getting spoiled. DJ Ant. Yeah, we're definitely getting spoiled right now. What's up, Ant?
We're getting spoiled right now.
We're talking about Patrick Mahomes in the month of September.
Oh, that's it? September?
Mhm.
Not
Mhm.
October? Not November?
I
Not
mean,
December?
we of course we're talking. We know about him in the other months. What I'm saying, pertaining to the game today, you know.
Oh, I'm about to say,
Andy Reid and the Chiefs are 15-4 in the month of September. Patrick Mahomes' stat line is 20-1. 20 touchdowns, 1 interception, and we all know where that 1 interception came from. Kadarius Toney.
Brick hands. I mean, way I see it, we even. I mean, this is equivalent to suing for pain and suffering. You know, all them years we had Cornell, we were 2-15, and me having to work at Nike and having to wear the Jamal Charles jersey, and people just put their hand like it was just like I was in a therapy session. It was bad. that was emotional damages all the time.
Damage.
Emotional damage.
Losing to the Bills in the AFC title game and getting your hopes up. It's like, I felt like those movies they talking about, like the Major League, and they said this is gonna be the year they do it, and then they just the same old,
Mm-hmm.
But you're right though. In today's age, those I could definitely say, if you weren't a Chiefs fan, well, actually, I don't know, 2015, you could say, "What up, Joe?" I don't know. It's like you're either a bandwagon, then we got to really check your credentials, or we can tell you the real deal. We can tell. But yeah, I agree though. As far as like we talking about recent success, so because of what Mahomes has been, I mean, nobody really seen this, and fortunately, we're the team to be able to experience and deal with it. It is what it is. But yeah, I mean, September he's come in and dominate, and brick hands Tony, he had to go. I had no tear at all, none.
As you shouldn't.
None. I was just hoping, like when he got the memos, and he didn't drop his phone on the way out or something like that. I mean, that's just the way he's been dealing with Kadarius Toney.
Yeah, for sure. It's like I said, this should. That's why I have confidence in this game today, because Andy Reid in the month of September, Patrick Mahomes in the month of September, and our record against the Ravens, we're 4-1 against the Ravens, including the playoffs. So.
And the one loss they had was a turnover.
Yeah, by the CEH. He fumbled the football. We were supposed to win that game.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, for sure. I want to get your thoughts on the Noah Gray contract. And
I actually like it. I mean, consider it like as a lesson that I've seen before. I mean, I'm not saying by no means am I comparing it like to the greats, of like even kind of like if I can kind of like cross over like the different sports and everything, where if you don't have that transitional guy at all, you can be in a whole lot of trouble. And we talk about basketball and stuff like that. When they had that transition, when Kobe was on his way out, I'm not saying he's the greatness of Kobe, but still, when you have that piece, you don't have that in transition and in motion and everything, that can really affect it. And I think it takes out the pressure off of Wiley. I think he's still. I mean, we still got the season to play and everything. And he might be ahead of schedule. He might not. I mean, pretty much though. Because of how well Beach has done, a lot of the players that he has drafted and picked up, they've been ahead of schedule. So, I like the signing. I'm okay with that. So you have that transitional player until maybe Wiley develops, or Wiley develops quicker than they thought. And then all of a sudden now you got a little trade value maybe. So, I mean, I like it. I'm all for it. And, I mean, you just hope that, Travis Kelce don't say in the middle. Well, no, he ain't going to do it in the middle season. He ain't crazy now. But if you want to say, I'm out, at least you got that established and something in place. So I'm good with that.
All right, for sure. Let's talk about these rookies, man. We got a few rookies that's playing in this game today. Got Xavier Worthy, first round pick. You got Kingsley Suamataia, left tackle, who's starting, and then we got Jaden Hicks, who's probably going to get some run today too. What are some of y'all expectations for these fellas? Coming into this game. I'll start with you, Wild Card Mom.
I think kind of the connection that we saw with Worthy and Patrick Mahomes. I think they'll feature some of that. I don't think they're going to be crazy, but hopefully he can. I wouldn't even mind if they use Worthy as a decoy and just let everybody eat underneath. I wouldn't even be mad at that. So if Worthy throws in 3 to 4 catches, about 60 to 70 yards, I'm totally fine with that as a debut. I'm actually excited to see Jaden Hicks and how they're going to integrate him into the defense, because I think we got another one, dog. I think we got another one, dog. Like I'm trying to hold off and trying to compare when we had Eric Berry in his prime. I'm trying to hold off, but I'm not trying to put those expectations on Jaden. But I will say this, man, I'm excited to see him lay the wood, pause on a couple of them Ravens, man, and set the tone, man, because I like his game. I really like his game. Obviously with Kingsley, you get the benefit of being right next to Joe. So, go ahead and lean on him to kind of help you out with certain protection schemes and making sure that you shore up the edge. But I think Kingsley is going to be fine, man. I'm not really worried about him. Some of these rookies, man, we've always seen them kind of, produce pretty quickly in his offense or defense. So I'm excited to see them all, man, and hopefully that they just add that another layer of greatness that the Chiefs have already producing, man. So I'm excited to see them all play.
You ain't playing, Joe.
Yeah.
You ain't playing.
10 catches, 175. I mean, I'm not saying it's not possible. I mean, that's a wishful thinking. But if it happens, I ain't gonna be mad.
Yeah, if Xavier Worthy do that, bro, we got a superstar, dog. Like, we out of here, bro. Like Hollywood, take as much time as you need, brother. You don't have to come back at all.
I'm gonna start making New Orleans.
It's going to be NFL.com, Worthy jerseys, size medium, today. There we go.
Yeah, for real.
But my expectations, I mean, as far as with the rookies, the way, and this is what I've actually grown to like over the last couple of years. I mean, you let them get the kinks out early. That's what we've seen a lot of this corner. That's how we've seen the corners develop and what they become now. And as far as with the line, as far as with Kingsley, he's actually come along a little ways down the stretch and everything. I think I learned quite a bit though, even in that finale, is like even with some of the stars without. Even with Steele, I actually want to see him get some run. I want to see what that looks like. See him get involved. I mean, obviously Worthy's gonna be Worthy. It's actually with Hollywood Brown being out, I think it's gonna be more of a blessing for him, so that way they're not solely dependent on having all their key players in, because just like we've always talked about, people come in, people go out, then you have that rotation. I mean, you got a nasty rotation with the receivers. I like the signing of bringing Juju back. I thought that wasn't definitely not on my call sheet, but hey, it happened. But with these rookies, especially with Hicks, though, I wasn't thinking too much about Hicks. I'm like, okay, like this kid might actually be something special, just something just to be able to bolster up the defense to what it can become. So it's going to be fun to watch. It's going to be, I mean, it's with these young talents that they develop ahead of schedule. I mean, we've seen it before. I mean, a lot of these players, we've always talked about, like with these Chiefs, a lot of these younger talent, we don't expect them to come around to like a second, maybe third, where it's critical. But they've come along. These coaches done a good job coaching them up, preparing them. So we shall see what these rookies look like going in. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot of nerves. Some of the people were always talking about with Worthy and everything, they don't expect much of him, but you know what? Use that to your advantage. They ain't going to expect much of you early, because the first game, let's see what happens.
Yeah, for sure, man. Excuse the background TV's on right now. People falling in. Jackpot Bar and Grill, come down here if you're in the Las Vegas area. Chiefs Bar out here. Yeah, man. With Hollywood Brown being out, I do expect Xavier Worthy to get some work tonight, especially on deep routes. I'm sure they're going to use him a lot to, open up stuff in the middle for Rice and Kelsey. Noah Gray probably get some touches too. So, yeah, I'm expecting him to, get some run today. As far as Kingsley go, hey, man, this is where you're going to see some growing pains from him. You know what I'm saying? But we all know the kid got talent. But he's next to Tooney, so I'm not too worried about it. You know what I'm saying? Him next to Tooney, him learning from him, and I think he'll be solid. And by the time the end of the season comes, he'll be cool. So I expect him to be solid in this game. As far as Hicks goes, I'm sure they'll, Spags. He likes to rotate that safety room. So I'm sure you're going to see Hicks and Shamari Connor on the field together, roaming around. Brian Cook, Reed. They're going to rotate those guys in. So, I just expect, he's going to get – I see Hicks getting probably like maybe 20 snaps. 15, 20 snaps, do his thing, What you saying? TJ Tampa is inactive today. I wanted to see him like them. I think he got hurt. And Montez Walker too, yeah. But yeah, man. We will see as far as these rookies go. Who are some of y'all key players for this game?
Man.
Offense, I want to see Rashee Rice. I want to see how he responds. Have to be that guy right now. I mean, granted, it's like, will that carry over? And we can talk about all the quote unquote distractions, but distractions happen all the time. It don't matter. It is what it is. You still got to play the game. That's going to be on the offensive side of the ball. Defensive side. You know what? Oh man, give me a minute to think about defensive side.
What you got, Mark?
Offense. Man, to be honest, I want to see just the whole running back committee in general. I want to see, all of
You're right. You're right.
Because my thing is, obviously CEH is he's out for the next 4 games on a non-football injury, dealing with his situation. But Pacheco, Steele, I want to see if they can help kind of take the pressure off Patrick. And even though we're comfortable with relying and putting the game plan on Patrick, that's fine. I just always want to see Andy having balanced offense, because balanced offense it makes it that much harder to guard when you are so balanced. When you got both running and passing game going, it's hard to key in on anybody to try to slow that offense down. So definitely if the running back committee can chip in and do their part, especially led by Pacheco, man, I think he's going to have like a 1,200-yard season. I think he's going to have a big season. On defense, I know it's cliche, but because the Ravens, they think they're starting brand new with the whole new running game with King Henry. But you know what? What's funny is the Chiefs always played great against Derrick Henry for the most part, and it's led by Chris Jones. So I know it sounds cliche, but we ain't got to worry about no holdout. He ain't sitting in the stands watching the team play. So you got paid. Go out there, go earn that money, big dog. Set the tone, man. Shut that King Henry shit down immediately. And that benefits the defense. I mean, I'd rather have Lamar throwing the ball than running the ball. So give me that all night. So I need 9-5 to go ahead, set the tone, get shit cracking.
You're gonna take 9-5. I'm calling out Karlaftis in this one. That's who my guy is. Can they contain? Because once the market's outside the numbers, it can be a real headache. So Karlaftis got his work cut out for him. And of course, I believe it's gonna be Dana on the other side, most likely. So if they can contain him and do their job, I mean, I trust the interiors to do what they need to do.
What's up, Tone? Hey, yeah, we dripping, baby. We dripping. Real trippy right now.
Yeah, we repping, man. You know how it is, man. We gotta rep. No, on offense, it's probably Rashee Rice. Rashee Rice, let's see him take that next step. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was instrumental in us getting to the Super Bowl on offense last year once they started implementing him into the offense. Let's see him take that next step and being able to get open on his own, not having to be schemed up, not having to run the same routes, drags, overs, screens, see him open it up a little bit more on the route tree. And on defense, I'm gonna go with this secondary, man. Trent McDuffie and whoever the number 2 corner is. You know what I'm saying? Jalen Watson, whatever. Um, they're going to be. I know, we want Lamar Jackson to throw the football, but I still got to see the second corner and see how they look. See how they look when the ball is being put in the air. Zay Flowers. I mean, I know we talk about Rashad Bateman, but when he's healthy, he's solid. You know what I'm saying? Nelson Aguilar too, and then you got Mark Andrews and Likely out there. So see how this secondary looks, man. Yeah, those are my key players.
Yeah, that's true. Hey, that's a true point right there, Chris. I keep forgetting that. Damn, man, Legarius ain't here no more. I keep forgetting, and so that does leave a slight question mark on who's on the other side is going to be able to, do their part and slow that side of the field down. So that's a true point right there.
Yeah, for sure. All right, y'all. The Chiefs win on offense if DJ Ant.
Turnovers are down. Simple as that. Because usually these games, like even like last year, it was just so sloppy because just the turnovers at the wrong time, wrong moments. So that's what usually haunts them the most, more than anything. Not matter of getting them momentum, but it's just the turnovers and everything. But I believe they got a receiving core that's going to be able to help them do that. I mean, the running back situation, it is what it is, but I'm just trying to trust that they're going to find a way to get it done. Is like to keep those turnovers down. I mean, you want to see Pat have a clean game to open up the season. That would be ideal. It could be a telltale to what's to come. If you're playing against probably the right opponent at the right time, is that although you want to see both teams find their stride and be in momentum, but this is a key game in so many ways and stuff like that. Usually these are the games that could determine who's the number 1 seed in the AFC period. So if they can show they can take care of the ball, control the clock, do all those things, they'll win it. They'll win it.
Go ahead, Mark.
Yeah, Chiefs win on if on offense they as a team rush for 100+ yards. Obviously it starts with Pacheco. We obviously know Patrick Holmes likes to get shifty every now and then. He ain't as prolific as Lamar, but and it kind of piggybacks off of Ant's take is let's control that clock. I don't need them to score 50 points today. It'd be nice, but I don't need it. Control that clock. Keep Lamar on the sideline, and go back to my earlier point. Keep this offense balanced, and I think it's quite simple if they're able to do all those things and just obviously let's keep the holding and the false starts to a minimum. Definitely the turnovers. So I definitely agree with Ed on that one. You don't want to give Lamar extra possession. So it's simplified, man. Don't try to get cute. I don't need Andy to dial up the cute plays quite yet. Let's just play football tonight, man.
No behind the back passes on 3rd and 1.
For the Raiders.
Mar,
Say that for the Raiders.
Mar, Andy Reid can't help himself.
I know he can't.
It's going to be 3rd and 12. He's going to send Noah Gray under center. Some wildcat shit.
The annexation of Puerto Rico, is that what they called it in the Little
Toss
Giants,
it
whatever
back
it
to
is?
Kelsey.
Hey, man.
But
I keep forgetting Samaje Perine is on this roster.
Yeah.
The reason why I love that pickup is because he's such a hard tackle. And if we're in the lead and we're running the ball and controlling the clock, hey man, cats are gonna making business decisions 4th quarter whether they want to tackle that dude, man. So I forgot about Samaje. So let me throw him in there too. Give him his flowers.
Yeah, I hear you. On offense, the Chiefs win if it's a balanced attack. You know what I'm saying? We're running the football good. I don't need Pacheco to give me 100, but if he can give me 70 to 80 yards and he's getting 4.5 yards a clip, I'm good with that. Keep that defense honest. Keep them guessing. You know what I'm saying? That way, Andy can really open up that playbook. You know what I'm saying? So, and then P. Ryan too, catching the football out of the backfield. That was something that we was missing with Jared McKinnon last year. We needed that. You know what I'm saying? And P. Ryan can provide that on the offense. So a balanced attack. We need a balanced attack. On defense, Chris Jones, George Karlaftis, Mike Dana, Cameron Thomas, FAU. I don't care who it is. All of them getting to Lamar Jackson, making life hell, make him, lead the pocket early. But we need sacks, man. We need sacks. Turnovers, another thing. That's what this team lacked on defense last year. It was a great defense, but we weren't getting no turnovers. We need some interceptions, fumbles, something. Take the ball away. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So those are my keys. You know what I'm saying? On offense. On defense. What about you, fellas?
Defense is actually going to be predicated based on, I mean, it's tough because I almost want to say it's predicated on the offense side, because the other side, the argument you could make is to play exactly how they did the AFC title game. The offense made them panic. The defense needs to do the same. Load the box up, make Lamar beat you with his arm against a good team. That's what he's going to have to do. Make him play one-on-one on the wide receivers. Make him make those tough throws. Can he make them in these big games? I mean, we've seen him, week one and maybe somewhere in the middle. We've seen, he get loose a little bit here and there, but can he do it in this kind of environment where it's going to be, the energy is high? All these different players, they're just pretty much trying to make a statement. They don't want what happened last year. I mean, the Chiefs got somewhere. I mean, they didn't play the worst game in the world last year as far as the opening up, but still, they don't want to lose again on opening night. But the defense, if you want to look solely on that, yeah, make Lamar make the throws. What up, John?
What's up,
he's make Lamar make the throws, make tough throws.
Yeah, for sure.
And contain.
Before we do our score predictions, fellas,
3-0.
give me y'all Super Bowl predictions.
Super Bowl?
The Panthers and the I'm messing with you.
Nah, don't know.
You can only wish. The Panthers in the Super Bowl, man. Just gonna give us a trophy.
Yeah, funny.
Oh man.
Shit, I got Chiefs Lions Super Bowl. If we get our get back for it from opening game last year, Chiefs Lions.
I'm not mad at that. I want my lick back, Detroit.
I'm not mad at that at all, but I'm thinking about another team in that division. I just think they're going to be, if the defense just gets it together.
Really, Packers? You saying Packers at?
The Packers were close last year. Remember how they blew it? I mean, arguably, San Francisco pretty much gave both games, or both teams gave the game away in the second half. Detroit did it, and the Packers did it. And I think with the Packers, though, what makes it so troublesome about it is what this Packers team took so long to figure it out on offense. They couldn't score a touchdown, I think, for like 2 games or something like that. Had they figured it out and got a higher seed where they could have flipped some of the seeding around, stuff like that, we could have been talking about a whole different playoff look. But I think the president. But I like the Pack though in the NFC. Everybody like the Lions. I get it, but can they handle that pressure? Because nobody had much. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think the expectation I had for Detroit last year was to make the playoffs. That was the expectation I had. Did I have them making the conference championship? No, I didn't. But I say they went further than what I expected. But I think the Packers, though, I think they're the team that's going to, I don't want to say necessarily sneak up on you. We shouldn't be surprised. They got the young core. I think the quarterback and coach are on the same page finally. And I think they were so close to beating the Niners, but they did make a statement going up in the Dallas, although anybody can make a statement in Dallas in the playoffs. It told me something. I was like, this team is probably maybe a couple pieces away, or maybe that experience away. And I think they got it last year.
I agree with you, Mark. Man, I got Packers and Chiefs too, dog. I got Packers and Chiefs too.
Wow.
That's what I picked on my other podcast. I got the Chiefs and Packers in the Super Bowl, and I got Chiefs, of course, over the Packers. 3-peat, baby. Sorry, Tony. Sorry, Tony.
And a side note to that too, Aaron Rodgers and the Jets do not make it, and the Packers get an even more sweeter laugh than that. I really do.
Who?
I got the Falcons too as a dark horse. I do.
Yeah, Falcons are definitely a dark horse.
Because Desmond Ridder was not that guy. He was the guy. He was basically, if you could compare it to anything, he was the flat tire of the car, basically, along with the coach. But I like what the Falcons are doing, though.
Yeah, for sure. Let's get some award prediction. Who y'all got as MVP?
CJ Stroud. CJ Stroud. I just think he takes another step forward. And of course, the general manager got smart and he was like, oh, my guy did that his rookie year. Oh, he's still on his rookie deal for the next 3 years, and then he can take that 5th-year option. So you ain't got to pay him for the next another 4 years. So yeah, man, they loaded the team up. I think he actually comes through for him. So CJ Stroud, I think he gets it, man.
My gut feeling says Pat going to get it this year. And usually I usually don't, because I just feel like it's going to be, I mean, hopefully, you don't want the lasting. The only
Breaking Peyton Manning's record, baby. Let's go. That's the only way he's going to get this.
The only thing I see that will necessarily kind of hold Pat back. I mean, I'll put it to you like this. Remember that year when New England was just absolutely just dominant throughout the entire season, and they lost that title game, obviously, to the Giants? Mm-hmm. I think you're going to see a storyline similar to like that. Just hopefully, when it comes down to when it matters, he don't blow it. Does he have to throw for 5? Probably not. I mean, I think he has like somewhere like 47, 4,800 with about north of 40. I think that'll give him the MVP. With a behind the back pass touchdown somewhere in there.
I'm going a wild card here. Jordan Love.
Ooh,
fair.
I don't hate
fair.
it.
That's fair. It's fair.
I'm going Jordan Love, man. I think Jordan Love gonna go off this year. He's got young receivers, man. People don't understand. He got some weapons over there. So
he do.
I don't know. I just think Jordan Love gonna go off this year.
It just took forever to get going last year. That was the only thing.
Yeah. All right, before we get up out of here, man, score predictions.
24-21 Chiefs.
Okay.
But Ravens get the 21 in garbage time. I think the defense this is what I'm hoping. Chiefs win the toss, get the football, go straight down the field, and put the pressure immediately on Lamar and them. Try to match it, and then let the defense kind of just maintain the rest of the game. So, yeah, 24-21 Chiefs.
28-24 home team.
I'm going 31-24 Chiefs. I think it'll be tight in the beginning, and then in that fourth quarter, I think the Chiefs pull away with a couple of touchdowns.
I think it's gonna be like one of them I think it's gonna be one of them second half onslaughts. I think it's gonna be a punching fight in the fourth quarter. That's why I got it somewhere around there.
I'm not mad at it. Joe got it 38-17. Good guys. All right, good people. Well, that's the pregame. You know what I'm saying? The people are starting to fall in to here at Jackpot Bar and Grill. We're gonna probably come back for halftime, and we'll definitely do post game. So be tuned in. We'll be back then. All right. Y'all enjoy the game. Be safe wherever y'all at. Let's get this W. Let's go. Cheers.
pay a delivery fee for this $201. I'm telling you, $0 delivery fees.